Fox 61 News at 10 starts now.
But right now, the weekend is upon us, and so is the extremely cold temperatures heading our way with an incoming winter storm. That's why our Fox 61 team of meteorologists has issued a weather impact alert. Thank you so much for joining us on the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Annette Montgomery. Now, we've been preparing you all week long for what's to come over the next few days by bringing you team coverage of preparations underway and tips and tricks to help you make it through the storm comfortably. Tonight, our team coverage continues with Fox 61 Stephen Reels and Jalen Anderson with some more information. But first, we begin with meteorologist Sam Sampieri to time out what we can see across our state when it comes to this storm and what areas will see the most impacts. Sam.
That's right, Annette, and welcome to southern New England and Connecticut this winter. You, of course, coming from Florida, we are breaking you in pretty nicely here. Winter storm warning basically from Arizona all the way to the East Coast and up here in Connecticut for everybody. Again, there's the radar showing that snow now really starting to pick up. So the storm is just starting to develop. All the moisture coming in from the Pacific, a lot of energy back here, also coming up from the Gulf, and it's going to travel east and then up the coast by Sunday into Sunday night. And meanwhile, we have an Arctic front moving through. Wouldn't be too surprised if you get a little flurry activity, but that's really about it. Look at the temperatures already. This is another thing about this storm. This is going to be a very cold storm. Temperatures is not very warm at all. 6 in Winstead, to 17 Meriden, to 21 in New Haven. You see temperatures single digits and teens for most everybody now. And we do have a little bit of a wind. Again, it's northwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour and gust up over 30. So what does it feel like? Below zero, down to 10 below, nearly 10 below in Torrington. So you see 0 to 5, 10 below. So overnight clear. These will be the temperatures by tomorrow morning. Lows near zero. Wind chills will be averaging down again, 15 to 20 degrees below zero. For Saturday, very cold. These are highs, only 10 to 15. Yeah, but it's only going to feel like we're basically below zero all day long, or even just near zero. This is downtown Hartford. So everybody is going to be bitter cold tomorrow. Bundle up and get ready for the big winter storm. I'll time it all out. I have some new information and I've updated snow totals a little bit. We'll talk all about that and the details coming up on your Fox 61 7-day forecast. Annette.
Thank you so much, Sam. And you heard Sam bundle up, and you can make sure to join Sam tomorrow night at 6 on Fox 61 Plus, where he will bring you the latest weather impact forecast and answer your questions live. You can download Fox 61 Plus for free right now on your smart TV. And with snow expected to begin Sunday, people across the area are preparing ahead of the winter storm. Fox 61's Jalen Anderson spoke to a few shoppers out grabbing some last-minute items.
People I spoke with say it's better to stay ready so you won't have to deal with the last-minute rush when shopping.
Let's make sure you guys have enough food in your house, dry food.
Shoppers are already filling carts with last-minute essentials ahead of the winter storm. Stores across the area say they're seeing a noticeable increase in foot traffic, with customers stocking up earlier than usual. Garfield Armour stays in Hartford. He says even though this is expected to be major winter weather, he is not fazed as he is battle-tested.
Well, I'm not feeling too much crazy about it because I've been through a lot of snow blizzard before, you know. We had one in 95 where we had 15 states shut down, so a lot of people have to keep in reminder that we just need power, and we got water, and we got gas, we still can survive.
From groceries and bottled water to batteries and pet supplies, shoppers tell us they're making sure they're fully stocked at home, especially with the possibility that road conditions may become difficult or even undrivable. Once the storm moves in, Carrie Maynard is from Southington and says she caught a steal at Home Depot getting a last-minute snowblower for her home.
Well, my thought process should have been to be a lot earlier because I did wait to the last minute, like I'm sure we all do. But thankfully, I came in tonight and they had one that was canceled. So I came right in at the right time. They loaded it up for me and out the door I go. Very excited.
And when offering advice for those out there facing a first winter storm, they say,
well, basically all I can say, make sure you have enough supplies inside your home.
Don't wait to the last minute like I did. The stores are crazy, the traffic is crazy, but I hope everyone stays safe.
Many in West Hartford are hoping this winter storm doesn't live up to its full potential. In Hartford, Jalen Anderson, Fox 61.
Thank you so much, Jalen. And in the middle of the winter weather, the fate of the Super Bowl will be set in stone Sunday. And what usually would be a busy day for businesses and viewing parties could be the opposite. Fox 61's Stephen Reels continues our team coverage tonight. He spoke with one Hartford business about what lies ahead.
These big games are sports bars' bread and butter. Usually they have a bunch of new customers stop in, so they have specials, they stock up, and they have even more staff on standby just to meet this increased demand. So with the storm moving in this weekend, plans may need to change.
Patriots versus the Broncos, Seahawks versus the Rams. A lot on and off the field will be on the line Sunday.
You guys like a couple menus?
And whether or not businesses like Urban Lodge here in Hartford will be open come game day.
Honestly, we're still trying to figure that out.
It's a decision, according to General Manager Mike Smith.
Thank you, sir.
That may come down to the wire.
Still trying to weigh the options between opening and not opening and trying to keep our staff and customers safe.
According to Flexibility Capital, sales can double during key games. When a local team is on the field, hype can enter an all-time high.
Anytime there's a big game, whether it's right across the street at People's Bank or anything that's big on TV, we usually get a crowd, and business for us usually is really pretty good. If we've got a big game, probably anywhere from 25 to 50% more people in the door than a typical Sunday. So yeah, I think it couldn't have come at a worse time.
But what would be a peak day for parties may be down to a skeleton crew for the few people who choose to travel game day. An option some bar goers tell Fox 61 they would be up for if the weather isn't too bad, even with around a foot of snow on the ground.
Nothing. That's nothing. Find some snowmobiles and go riding for a bit.
You're local. If I was to watch the game, local, yeah.
Just be safe. You know, we want to make sure everybody's safe at the end of the day. So go sports, go Patriots, go everything else, but we want to be safe.
To stay up to date with any sports bar or business that may be open on Sunday, you can check out their websites, Instagram, Facebook. They should keep everything up to date. But for now in Hartford, Stephen Reels, Fox 61.
Thank you so much, Stephen. And ahead of the winter storm, cities and towns across Connecticut have now enacted parking bans, closures, and delays. Now, some students may be happy to hear school is closed on Monday. We learned today all New Haven public schools will be closed Monday. Now, while many other schools are waiting to make the call, keep in mind most parking bans go into effect tomorrow. Also, a few businesses and churches say they will be closed on Monday. To see that full closure list, you can scan the QR code on your screen or see them scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Well, in the event you have to use a generator, the state's public health department is now sending out a warning. They want people to keep in mind improper use of generators or heating equipment can lead to deadly carbon monoxide poisoning, especially during power outages. They're also reminding people to take it easy when shoveling snow. Cold temperatures and pushing yourself over the limit can trigger heart emergencies. Officials say simple precautions like CO alarms and pacing yourself outdoors can save lives during this storm. And keep in mind the state has activated its cold weather protocol, which will be in effect from now until Wednesday. That means anyone in need of shelter or a warming center can call 211 for help. Also keep in mind you can use that number to request transportation to a shelter as well. And as the weather moves in, we want to hear from you. So be sure to send us your pictures and videos you get of the weather happening in your neighborhood. We'll be sharing these images on air and online throughout the weekend. Well, right now, you're taking a live look at Flight Aware. After more than 20,000 flights have seen delays and nearly 1,100 have been canceled. Several airlines are now adjusting schedules, waiving change fees, and canceling flights in multiple states. The Department of Transportation wants to remind travelers they are entitled to a refund if their flight is canceled. And that's even on non-refundable tickets as long as you don't accept a rebooked flight. And if you are traveling and want to know if your flight is delayed, just text the keyword flight to the number on your screen. That's 860-527-6161. Well, right now you're taking a live look from downtown Dallas, where the Texas city is one of the first cities to be hit from the winter storm. You can see it's kind of foggy there now. Now there's nearly 230 million people under severe weather alerts for the weekend. Ivan Rodriguez has the details on the expected treacherous conditions across the country.
Multiple crews prepping and treating runways at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta as the busiest airport in the world braces for a massive winter storm that could cripple travel for days.
We are expecting that we'll have snow and ice that we'll have to deal with.
Close to 230 million people from New Mexico up to Maine are under weather alerts through Monday as half the country prepares for catastrophic conditions, bringing heavy snow and dangerous ice.
Downed trees and power lines could cause extended power outages and debris issues.
Multiple states and D.C. have declared a state of emergency. This monster storm could bring nearly an inch of ice or more to large sections of the plains and south. Parts of the Midwest and Northeast will be pounded with snow. Some areas like upstate New York could see up to 2 feet. Even New York City could get more than a foot of accumulation.
This is a very dangerous combination of heavy snow and extreme cold temperatures.
Ahead of this massive storm comes the bitter and extreme cold. Arctic air and wind chills will send feels-like temperatures well below zero in some parts of the country. The mix of brutally cold temperatures and ice could be disastrous for places not equipped for these conditions, like Dallas.
Additional resources are in the city of Dallas, and they're ready to respond to outages or any disruptions that we experience.
Already, thousands of flights have been canceled nationwide ahead of this weekend storm, and many more are expected as this storm continues through Monday. Ivan Rodriguez, Fox 61.